Round 19 we need to start by making slip stitch into the first 2 chains, so again we need to be into the middle of the first chain free space, then chain of 3 as a first double crochet, 1 2 3, and another chain of 3 as a chain free space. Now we will start working something different. Into the first chain free space we will work 1 double crochet, then chain of 3, 1 2 3, into the next chain free space another double crochet, then chain of 3, and again into the next chain free space double crochet. So basically in each chain free space now we will work double crochet, then chain of 3, and into the next double crochet, chain of 3, into the next one double crochet, and now before the corner we need to make chain of 2. So everywhere we will work chain of 3, but before and after the shell with double crochets we need to make chain of 2. Now 1 double crochet in each stitch, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 17. So we've done 17 double crochets, and now again chain of 2, double crochet into the first chain free space, and then chain of 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, and now we need to repeat our pattern all the way around. Round 20 we have to start by making chain of 3. So at the end of our round I've done slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Now chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then chain of 15, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15 as a chain 15 space. Then we have to skip 2 double crochets, and into the first double crochet we will work 1 double crochet. So we need to skip chain 2 space double chain free space double crochet, chain free space double crochet, chain free space, and then into the third double crochet we will work double crochet. Now chain of 3, 1 2 3, double crochet into the double crochet from the previous round, chain of 3 again, 1 2 3, double crochet into the double crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the first 6 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now chain of 2, into the first 2 stitches we need to make double crochet, so 1 and 2. Into the third one we will work 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, so 1 and 2. Into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2. Then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and into the next 6 stitches 1 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now chain of 2, double crochet into the first double crochet, chain of 3, no chain of 2, chain of 3, double crochet into the double crochet, chain of 3, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain of 3, double crochet into the next double crochet. So we've got the same as we've done at the beginning, 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Now chain of 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. We need to skip 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet into the third. Double crochet. And now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the double crochet, chain of 3, double crochet into the next double crochet, and then again chain of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need to skip 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet into the third one, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the double crochet, chain of 3, double crochet into the next double crochet. Now chain of 15 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need to skip the next 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, Why I can't do this? Okay, so 1 double crochet, now chain of 3, 1 2 3, double crochet into the next double crochet. So now basically we are repeating what we've done from the beginning of our round. Chain of 3, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain of 3, and now we need to repeat what we've done on the first corner and then what we've done here all the way around. At the end of our round we need to make slip stitch into the third chain, and now round 21. We need to start by making slip stitch into the chain space, so into the chain 15 space, then chain of 3 as a first double crochet, and into the same chain we have to work 18 double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18. So chain of 3 is a count as a first double crochet, so we've done 19 double crochets into the chain 15 space. Now chain of 3, 1 2 and 3, into the double crochet into the next, so we have to skip the first one, chain 3 space, and into the next one we will work single crochet, then chain of 3 again, 1 2 and 3, into the next double crochet we will work double crochet, then chain of 3, and now we will start working on the corner. So into the first double crochet we need to work 2 double crochets, one and 2, into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet, 1 2 3 and 4, into the next one 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2, and again into the first double crochet 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into the next for 1 double crochet, 1 2 3 and 4, and 2 double crochets into the last one, 1 and 2, chain of 2, 2 double crochets into the first one, 1 and 2, 1 double crochet into the next 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 2 double crochets into the last one, 1 and 2. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the first double crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next double crochet, chain of 3, and now we are going to the chain 15 space and we will work 19 double crochets again, 1, 2, 3, and we need to continue until 19. Then after the last double crochet we need to work chain of 3, single crochet into the center double crochet, so into the second, this is the first, this is the third, so into the second we need to work single crochet, then chain of 3, and again 19 double crochets into the chain 15 space, and then we have to repeat chain of 3, single crochet, chain of 3, 19 double crochets, and from here we have to repeat what we've done at the beginning of our round, so just here. At the end of our round we need to work slip stitch into the top of chain 3, so into the first double crochet, and now round 22 we need to make by chain of 3, this will be the first double crochet, then chain of 2 as a chain 2 space, then we need to skip the second stitch and into the third one, 1 double crochet, chain of 2, skip the next stitch and into the second double crochet, chain of 2, skip the next stitch and into the second double crochet, chain of 2, skip the next stitch into the second double crochet. So basically we need to repeat this pattern to the end of our shawl. Chain of 2, double crochet into the second, chain of 2, double crochet into the second, chain of 2, double crochet into the second, and one more time, chain of 2, double crochet into the last one. So basically we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double crochets and 9 chain 2 spaces at the moment. And now we will work chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. We need to skip single crochet, then double crochet into the double crochet from the previous round, chain of 3, then 1 double crochet in each double crochet, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 1 double crochet in each double crochet, chain of 3, and the same. 1 double crochet in each double crochet, chain of 3, 1 double crochet in each double crochet. So we have to repeat this into the next two parts. After the last double crochet, so I've done 3 parts of 1 double crochet in each double crochet, and between each part I've done chain of 3. So now chain of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the double crochet from the previous round, then chain of 3. We need to skip single crochet, and now we have to start working the same as we start our round. So just here, double crochet into the first double crochet, then chain of 2, 3, 2, chain of 2. We need to skip 1 double crochet into the second double crochet, chain of 2, double crochet into the second double crochet, chain of 2, double crochet into the second, chain of 2, double crochet into the second, chain of 2, double crochet into the second, chain of 2, double crochet into the second. So again at the end we should have 10 double crochets and 9 chain 2 spaces, chain of 2, double crochet into the second double crochet, chain of 2, double crochet into the last. And now we are just onto the next shell, and we have to skip single crochet. We are going straight into the next double crochet, and we have to start repeating what we've done here. So chain of 2, double crochet into the second. So first we need to skip into the second double crochet, then again skip single crochet from the previous round, work the same, then chain of 3, double crochet into the double crochet, chain of 3, and we need to repeat what we've done on the corner. In round 23 we need to make slip stitch into the next 2 chains, 1 and 2, then slip stitch into the double crochet, slip stitch into the double crochet, and slip stitch into the chain, next chain 2 space. So not into the chain, into the chain 2 space, then chain of 3 as a first double crochet, and 1 more double crochet into the same chain space. So basically we have to skip first chain 2 space, and into the second we will work 2 double crochets. Now chain of 1 into the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1 into the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, and again in each chain 2 space we will work 2 double crochets, and after 2 double crochets chain 1. So 2 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, so I've done 2 double crochets in each chain to space to the end, so basically we have to skip only the first one, and then into the rest we will work chain in 2 double crochets chain 1, 2 double crochets chain 1. Now we will work chain of 2. Into the double crochet we will work single crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 2 and 3. Into the first 2 double crochets we need to make 2 double crochets together, so first part of the double crochet into the first stitch and first part of the double crochet into the second stitch. We've got 3 loops on the hook, and now we can finish the stitch. Oh dear, dear. So one more time, 1 and 2. Okay, so we've got 2 double crochets together. Now into the next 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Into the last 2 we will work 2 double crochets together. So 1 and first part of the double crochet into the second stitch, 2, and we can finish the stitch. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the chain free space, then chain of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and now we need to work the same. So 2 double crochets into the together into the first 2 stitches, so first part of the double crochet into the first part of the double crochet into the second. Now we can finish the stitch. Into the next 4 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Into the last 2 double crochets together, so first part into the second stitch, first part, and now we can finish the stitch. And again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the chain free space, chain of 3, and one more time the same, 2 double crochets together into the first 2 stitches, into the next 4, 1 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 2 double crochets together into the next 2. And now we have to make chain of we need to make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, single crochet into the double crochet, so exactly the same as we have done on the opposite side, chain of 2, and we are going to the first chain 2 space. So now we have to start working onto the first. So 2 double crochets in one chain 2 space, chain of 1, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. So again in each chain 2 space we will work 2 double crochets and then chain 1 apart from the last one. So two, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and we've got the last one. So we are not working now 2 double crochets, we have to skip this one and the first one. We are going straight into the second, so 2 chain 2 spaces we need to skip. We are going into the second and we will work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and again 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, so we have to repeat it, and the last one we need to skip again. So chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and now the last one we need to skip again, and the first one. So this part is the same part as we start our round, so just here as we skipped the first one. So now from this point we have to start repeating our pattern all the way around as we've done here. Round 24 we need to start by making chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Oh no, wrong. We need to start by making slip stitch into the second double crochet and then into the chain 2 space. And from now we have to make chain of 3 as a first double crochet and then chain of 2 as a chain 2 space. Into the same chain 2 space we need to make first part of the double crochet, then we are going into the next chain 2 space and we have to make first part of the double crochet as well. We've got 3 loops on the hook, we can finish the stitch, chain of 2, and the same first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, then first part of the double crochet into the next chain 2 space. We've got 3 loops on the hook, we can finish the stitch, chain of 2, first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, then into the next one, we can finish the stitch, chain of 2, and again first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, then into the next one, chain of 2, and again 2 double crochets together, so into the same, then into the next chain 2 space, chain of 2, first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, then into the next one, chain of 2, into the same, and then into the next chain space, into the next chain 2 space. Now chain of 2, first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, then into the next chain 3 space, we can finish the stitch, and now chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are at the corner, so into the first 2 stitches we need to make 2 double crochets together. So first one into the first stitch, then first part of the double crochet into the second, we've got 3 loops, into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet, 1 and 2, and into the last 2 stitches 2 double crochets together again. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Into the double crochet we will work double crochet, chain of 3, and one more double crochet into the same double crochet. So we've done V-stitch, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we need to repeat what we've done here. So 2 double crochets together into the first 2 stitches, into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2, and 2 double crochets together into the next 2 stitches. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, V-stitch into the double crochet, so double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, chain of 3, and one more time we need to repeat making 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches, into the next 2 1 double crochet, so 1 and 2, and into the next 2 double crochets together, 1 and 2. So now again chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, first part of the double crochet into the first chain space, first part of the double crochet into the next chain space. So now we have to work exactly the same as we've done here. Chain of 2, first part of the double crochet first part of the double crochet into the same chain space, then first part of the double crochet into the next chain 2 space, chain of 2, and we have to repeat first part of the double crochet into the same chain 2 space, and then into the next one, chain of 2. So now we need to repeat making chain space to the last one, and then we need to make another one at the end. So maybe I will show you how it will be looks at the end of our group of the double crochets. So I am continue my pattern, and now I am at the end. So basically we need to do the same, first part of the double crochet into the same, and then into the next. So at the moment it will be looks like that. So now we need to continue to the end, and then we need to repeat what we've done on the corner. At the end of our round we need to make the last half of the double crochet and then slip stitch into the top of chain 3. So make sure that you've still got chain 2 space at the beginning of the round. And now we need to start round number 25, we will go into the first chain 2 space, then chain of 2, chain of 3 as a first double crochet, and one more double crochet into the same chain. We should work 2 double crochets together, but we are starting the round, so I've done chain of 3 and the double crochet. Now chain of 3, and we need to go into the next chain space. Now we need to make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then chain of 2, and again 3 double crochets into the next chain space, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, into the next chain space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain of 2, and now again 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, another 3 double crochets into the next chain space, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, and now one more time, 1, 2 and 3, and now we need to make chain, and now we have to skip the next space between 2 double crochets together. We are working chain of 3, double crochet into the chain 5 space, chain of 3, and now into the first 2 stitches we will work 2 double crochets together. So first 2, and then into the next 2 double crochets together again. So now we've got only 2 stitches. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, we are going into the chain, into the center of the V stitch, and we will work 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, chain of 3, and now we have to repeat what we've done here one more time, then 6 double crochets, and again into the each 4 stitches 2 double crochets together. So exactly the same as here. Okay, so now when you've done the last 2 times 2 double crochets together, we need to make chain of 3, double crochet into the chain 5 space, chain of 3. Again, we need to skip the first chain 2 space first, and we are going into the second, so exactly the same as here, 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, and now in each chain 2 space apart from the last one. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, another 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, chain 2 3 double crochets, chain 2 and one more time 3 double crochets, 1 2 and 3, and now chain of 2. Into the last one we will work 2 double crochets together, so 1 and 2, and into the next 2 double crochets together as well, 1 and 2. So we've done 2 double crochets into the last chain 2 space and into the first. The same we need to work here, so into the last one 2 double crochets, into the last one and into the first one 2 double crochets together, that 3 double crochets in each chain 2 space. We need to skip the last one here, chain of 3, double crochet into the chain 3 space, then chain of 3, and again into the next 4 stitches 2 times 2 double crochets together. So basically we will start working exactly the same as we've done here. At the end of our round we need to make the last 2 double crochets together, and then we will work slip stitch into the second stitch. So we are not making slip stitch into the top of chain 3, but into the second stitch, because we should have 2 double crochets together as well. The last 2 rounds I will make with the by changing the color. So before I will do the slip stitch, I need to change the color. So I am going to the second stitch as I said, and now I will make slip stitch by using the new color. Okay, so now we need to start round number 26, I think. Is it 26? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yes, 26. So chain 1 as a single crochet, then chain of 3 as a chain 3 space, and now into the next 3 stitches we need to make 3 double crochets together. So first part of the double crochet into the first stitch, first part of the double crochet into the second stitch, and first part of the double crochet into the third stitch. We've got 4 loops on the hook, and now we can finish the stitch. Chain 1 for lock, and again chain of, but this will be counted as a first chain, so we need to make another chain of 2. We've done chain of 3 into the no, we need to make chain of 2, and after the chain of 2 double crochet into the chain 3 space, then chain of 2 again, and another 3 double crochets together. So first part of the double crochet into the first stitch, into the second, and into the third. Then we can finish this stitch. We've got 4 loops again, and chain of 2, double crochet into the chain space, chain 2 space, and chain of 2 again. We've got another 3 double crochets together, so we need to basically continue making it to the last group of 3 double crochets together. So keep continue until the last 3 double crochets. Okay, so after the last 3 double crochets together, we will work chain of 3, double crochet into the chain space, chain of 3, another double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, and now we need to make 2 double crochets together. So first part of the double crochet into the first stitch and into the second. We've got 3 loops, you can finish the stitch. So basically we now onto the top. Chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3, into the first double crochet, then chain 1, into the next double crochet, and then chain 1. So in each stitch now we have to work double crochet and then chain 1. And then at the end, when we've done the last double crochet, we need to make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again 2 double crochets together, 1 and 2, and then one more time chain of 3, and we have to repeat what we've done here. So one more time we need to repeat what we've done here, and then another 2 double crochets together. And now you have to start repeat what we've done on the opposite side. So here chain of 3, double crochet into the chain space, chain 3, double crochet into the next chain space, chain 3, double crochet, and now we've got 3 double crochets, so 3 double crochets together, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, double crochet into the chain 2 space, then chain of 2. So basically we have to repeat what we've done at the beginning of our round, but I want to show you what we have to do just at the end, where we've got 2 groups of 2 double crochets together. And again chain of 2, double crochet into the chain 2 space, another chain of 2, and another 3 double crochets together. Chain of 2, double crochet, chain of 2, And I've got the last one. So now when we've got the last 3 double crochets together and we are about the 2 double crochets together from the previous round, we need to make chain of 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, single crochet into the stitch just into the middle, chain of 3, and we have to start making what we've done here. So basically from now we need to repeat what we've done from the beginning of our round. At the end of our round we need to make slip stitch into the chain 1, so into the first single crochet. Now we will work slip stitch in each chain stitch to get through the 3 double crochets together. And we need to start the last one, round 27. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet, chain of 2 as a chain 2 space, and 1 more double crochet into the same stitch. So we've done V-stitch onto the top of 3 double crochets together from the previous round. We are going now to the double crochet, and into double crochet we need to work another V-stitch. So double crochet, chain of 2, and then double crochet. The same on the top of another 3 double crochets together, double crochet, chain 2, and the double crochet. So at the moment we need to make V-stitch in each stitch, in each double crochet, in each in each 3 double crochets together until the last one group of 3 double crochets together. And now at the end I've done the last V-stitch, and now we have to start working 2 double crochets together. So first part of the double crochet into the first chain 3 space, and then first part of the double crochet into the next chain 3 space. So we've got first one, and then chain of 1, first part of the double crochet into the same chain, and first part of the double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 1, first part of the double crochet into the same, and first part into the next. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 double crochets together. The last one supposed to be just on the top of 2 double crochets together from the previous round. Now we are going straight to the first double crochet, and now basically in each double crochet we need to skip chain 3 spaces and another 2 double crochets together. We will work 3 double treble crochet together. So 1, always we need to leave the last loop on the hook. So we are making only 1 and 2. Instead of making 3 times, we are making 2 and 1 more treble crochet. So 1 and 2. And now we should have 4 loops on the hook, then we can finish the stitch. Then chain 1 for lock, and we are going to the next double crochet, and we have to work the same 3 treble crochets together. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we can finish the stitch. We've got 4 loops on the hook, chain 1 for lock, and we are going into the next one and the same. 1, 2 and 3. So now we need to repeat it in each double crochet, and as I said, after this double crochet we need to skip chain 3, 2 double crochets together and another chain 3, and we are going straight into the next double crochet, and then we have to finish on the last double crochet. After the last group 3 treble crochets together, we have to make exactly what we've done here, so 3 times 2 double crochets together. First part of the double crochet into the first chain free space, first part of the double crochet into the second, then again first part into the same chain space, and then into the second, and into the same, I think. After each one we need to make chain 1, so chain 1, then first part into the same, then into the second, chain 1 into the same. How many we've done actually? How many I've done? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So after the 2 double crochets together, we are going straight into the top of 3 double crochets together from the previous round, and now we need to start repeat what we've done from the beginning. So V-stitch in each stitch, double crochet, chain 2, and then double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. So basically from now we need to repeat what we've done from the beginning of our round. So now we are working what we've done just at the beginning, and then we need to continue working this part. I am at the end of my doily. I've done the whole row, but I forgot to show you what we need to do where we are actually going from one shell to the another. So basically we have to work exactly the same as we've done 3 treble crochets together. So we have to skip 2 double crochets together, and here we need to skip chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and we are going straight away to the next group of 3 double crochets together, and we are making a V-stitch. So we need to make V-stitch into the last and then straight away into the first. So at the end our work supposed to look like that. As I said, it's quite busy. I didn't measure it yet, so I need to check, but I think will be enough. Okay, thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and have a good evening.